Have you ever looked back at the actors, fighters, and legends we once admired and wondered what happened to them? Some left us too soon, some reinvented themselves, and a few are still making their mark even today. In this video, we'll take a look at 19 unforgettable personalities, their journey back then, and what became of them now. Stay with me until the end because some of these stories might surprise you. At number 1, Heath Ledger. Back then, Heath was a rising star in Hollywood, winning hearts with roles in 10 Things I Hate About You and Brokeback Mountain. But it was his unforgettable performance as the Joker in The Dark Knight that made him a legend. Sadly, Heath passed, away in 2008 at just 28 years old, leaving behind a legacy of brilliance that still inspires actors today. At number 2, Bruce Lee. Bruce wasn't just an actor, he was a martial arts icon. In the 1970s, his films like Enter the Dragon made him a global phenomenon. His philosophy and style changed martial arts forever. Tragically, Bruce died in 1973 at the age of 32, but his influence remains alive in every corner of the martial arts world. At number 3, Rutger Hauer. Famous for his chilling yet moving role in Blade Runner, Rutger built a career playing unforgettable characters in both Hollywood and European films. He continued acting for decades before passing away in 2019 at the age of 75. His work is still celebrated by sci-fi fans everywhere. At number 4, John Saxon. John was known for his roles in Enter the Dragon alongside Bruce Lee, and for appearing in horror classics like A Nightmare on Elm Street. He stayed active in the film industry for many years, until his passing in 2020 at age 83. At number 5, Richard Kiel. You might remember him as Jaws, the towering villain from James Bond films. Standing over 7 feet tall, Richard left, a lasting impression with his unique presence on screen. He passed away in 2014, but his role as Jaws remains iconic. At number 6, Robert Vaughn. Robert rose to fame with The Man from UNCLE in the 1960s and became a respected actor in both TV and film. He continued working well into his later years before passing away in 2016 at the age of 83. At number 7, Tony Curtis. Known for classics like Some Like It Hot and Spartacus, Tony was one of Hollywood's golden era stars. Later in life, he dedicated much of his time to painting. He passed away in 2010 at the age of 85, remembered as a true screen legend. At number 8, Pat Morita. Loved worldwide as Mr. Miyagi from The Karate Kid, Pat gave us one of the most inspiring mentor roles in film history. Beyond acting, he remained a beloved figure in Hollywood. He passed away in 2005 at the age of 73, but wax on, wax off still echoes in pop culture. At number 9, Jim Kelly. Known for his martial arts moves and afro style, Jim stood out in Enter the Dragon alongside Bruce Lee. After acting, he focused on teaching and promoting martial arts. He passed away in 2013 at the age of 67. At number 10, Paul Walker. Best remembered as Brian O'Connor in the Fast and the Furious franchise, Paul's charisma and love for cars made him a fan favorite. Sadly, he died in a car accident in 2013 at just 40 years old. His foundation, Reach Out Worldwide, still carries forward his passion for helping others. At number 11, Christopher Reeve. He will forever be our Superman. Christopher brought the Man of Steel to life in the late 1970s and 80s. After a tragic accident left him paralyzed, he became an inspiring advocate for spinal cord research. He passed away in 2004, but his courage continues to inspire millions. At number 12, Dean Stockwell. With a career spanning more than 70 years, Dean appeared in countless films and shows, most famously Quantum Leap. He passed away in 2021 at the age of 85, leaving behind a remarkable body of work. At number 13, Alan Rickman. From Die Hard to Harry Potter, Alan was the master of unforgettable roles, whether villainous or noble. His calm, commanding voice made him unique. He passed away in 2016 at the age of 69, leaving behind performances that fans revisit again and again. At number 14, Brian Dennehy. Known for his strong presence in films like First Blood and countless TV roles, Brian was one of Hollywood's most versatile actors. He continued working until his passing in 2020 at age 81. At number 15, Burt Reynolds. One of the biggest stars of the 70s and 80s, Burt was famous for Smokey and the Bandit and his larger-than-life personality. He worked in films and TV right until his later years, passing away in 2018 at age 82. At number 16, Lance Reddick. Lance became well known in The Wire and later gained a whole new generation of fans in the John Wick films. He passed away in 2023 at just 60 years old, remembered for his commanding presence and deep voice. At number 17, Luke Perry. A teen idol of the 90s, Luke starred in Beverly Hills 90210 and later appeared in Riverdale. He sadly passed away in 2019 at the age of 52 after a stroke, leaving behind a devoted fan base. At number 18, Ray Liotta. Best remembered for his legendary role in Goodfellas, Ray brought intensity to every role he played. He continued acting right up to his last days, passing away in 2022 at the age of 67. And finally, at number 19, Jackie Chan. Jackie is one of the most loved action stars in the world, known for his martial arts comedies and daring stunts. Unlike many on this list, Jackie is still with us today. While he's stepped back from dangerous action scenes, he remains active in film, voice acting, and charity work, continuing to inspire fans across the globe. And there you have it, 19 unforgettable stars, each with their own journey from then to now. Some left us far too early, while others continue to shape entertainment even today. Which story touched you the most? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more now and then stories of the personalities we grew up with.